Charlie Brown.
Oh, hello, Morgan.
Oh, hello, Jeremy.
How's it going? How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm glad that your pups, your two French bulldogs, are feeling better. Fun getting to know you over the past couple months. So excited to have you being part of the OhHello platform that we're building. I know who you are. I have the pleasure of getting to know you. But why don't you tell our listeners and our viewing audience, who am I speaking with? Who are you?
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jeremy, for having me first and foremost. This is amazing. I'm so excited to be a part of the Oh Hello community. I'm Morgan. I am a brand and growth marketer with over 15 years experience, born and raised in New York, currently living in LA, like a lot of people make that migration and starting to enjoy the weather. But yeah, I honestly fell into the world of marketing 15 years ago. I didn't think this was the path for me, which we can talk more about, but so grateful that I did. I've had the pleasure of working on the agency side, on the brand side for some amazing brands like Dollar
Yeah,
Shave Club, Feals,
nice.
Curology, and currently I'm consulting for a lot of direct to consumer brands.
That's amazing. Yeah, you've worked across some awesome brands. You and I have talked about that for sure. So, with that said, like, what defines you as a person? What defines you and characterizes your skill set that you're going to be bringing to the Oh Hello community, Morgan?
Yeah. Well, I definitely a huge focus on brand marketing, but specifically influencer marketing and organic social are like my bread and butter. I have been
Love
doing
that.
this since before influencer marketing was even a thing. I always like to say it's like when we were calling it business development with publishers. That's how long I've been doing this. And I love it. To me, these two channels are like a cross section between data, storytelling, and creative, which you don't get from many other, paid channels. And so I just absolutely love it. Have worked across all different platforms, everything from, Twitch to TikTok to YouTube, you name it. I've worked on it. So yeah, I feel like that's definitely my sweet spot is influencer marketing and organic social.
For organic social and for influencer marketing, what gets you excited about what you've been doing for the past 15 years? When you are creating, helping storytell these amazing brands and connecting with all these different consumers, users, viewers, people that find, create a sense of value and just mutual exchange, like just help us understand a little bit more about what that means because it's
Yeah.
such a unique skill set. And a lot of our audience probably understands or has seen influencer marketing, but for those that are newer in their career that want to get into it, can you give us a little bit more of a story tell?
Yeah. Yeah. It's important to understand like why did influencer marketing come about? And it was really because there was ad blockers and advertisers needed a way to circumvent those ad blockers and reach their consumers. But there was also a mistrust in a lot of the advertising that was out there. And so, influencer marketing really allowed for us to find these niche communities that people trusted these influencers or content creators and to create authentic stories that a brand can't necessarily tell. And so, what I love though is every single year that I've been doing this is different than the last. This industry is just quickly evolving. And so, what I worked on 15 years ago, that was probably an emphasis on like blogs and Facebook and mid to top tier influencers. Now there's like a focus on like the nano and micro influencers and niche communities, and we've diversified the marketing, the social platforms that we're on. And so I think, to me, that's what keeps it so exciting. It's different every year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, there's so much innovation that takes place in your nook of this ecosystem, and it's fun watching. Not necessarily from afar, but it's fun watching.
Yeah.
Um, what excites you about mentorship? What excites you about just the Oh Hello platform?
Yeah. Well, if any of my previous direct reports are watching or listening,
Oh, they will. They will be.
they know that I am so invested in their careers, and just in general, I've always put being a manager and being a mentor as my number one priority. Like, yes, my roles have been influencer marketing or organic social, but my real role is fostering relationships with my team and ensuring that they're growing in their careers, not only at the company that we're at currently, but in the future. And that, that's so important to me. And I'm so grateful that I had that same type of mentorship growing up. And I feel like I'm just kind of giving back in a greater way now.
I love that. What would you tell your younger self?
What you're doing today is not what you're going to be doing tomorrow. Learn to adapt, learn to roll with the punches. Even where I'm living right now, like if you told me, like a true New Yorker, like you're going to be living in LA, I feel like you're kidding. It's never going to happen. But I moved out here for Dollar Shave Club, and I'm so grateful that I did. It was such an amazing experience. So just roll with the punches and learn to adapt quickly. Marketing channels adapt quickly. You need to adapt. And so, just being, stay up to date on the trends and what's happening in the marketplace, and, you know, yeah, adapt quickly.
Adapt quickly. Nice. Nice. Who are some mentors that have had a profound impact on your career and as you as a person?
Yeah, I we briefly chatted about this, and I feel like I have an Oscars list. Like
You're in LA. Come
yes.
on.
I mean, first and foremost, I do have to say my dad. My dad raised my sister and I as two teenage daughters when I lost my mother, and he lost his job, his business. He reinvented his career, and he's just always pushed me to like everything that I do today,
Your
whether that
dad
be in
sounds so
school.
badass.
He really is, and if anybody knows him, like he's out kayaking or pickleballing right now. Like I don't know what he's doing. He's living his best life in North Carolina. But yeah, besides my dad, I mean, and my husband who pushes me every single day, um, I Andrew Perlman, and you probably like Andrew, if you're listening, you probably haven't like heard me say this in forever, but thank you so much. He took me under his wing when I was working at Classic Media, which was acquired by DreamWorks, and he just was like, I'm going to take you along for this ride and you're going to learn from me. And to this day, I'm forever grateful. Katie Jacopi, who's a fellow mentor.
He
She is
introduced
just,
us.
yeah, she introduced us, and she's a peer, but she's a mentor, and I love her. And then, two superstars from Dollar Shave Club, Ranil Rantunga and Sam Kang. Like, they are just amazing, amazing marketers and also just have invested in my career. So I'm forever grateful for that. And Jen Salant. I want to say Jen Salant. She worked with me on the agency side, and she's a bright light, and she works at Condé Nast now, and she's just one of the most special people in the world.
It sounds like you've surrounded yourself with some amazing people, some very special
Yes.
people. It feels good to be able to pay homage to those that have helped you get to where you are and just to call them out. So
I
uh,
know. It
I could
does
see
feel
this.
really good.
I could see the smile on your face the entire
Yeah.
time. It just
Because
feels
I
good.
feel like it's a long overdue thank you to these people.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's that comes with the territory. It comes with being vulnerable. It comes with humility. It comes with the platform that we're creating. So being able just to have that sense of altruism that goes full circle. So
Yeah.
with that said, Morgan, as a hello, you're going to be able to donate to over 50 plus different charities that are integrated into our platform. What
Yeah.
is a cause or causes that are near and dear to your heart?
Yeah. I mean, the American Cancer Society is always top of mind for me. Having lost a lot of friends and family due to cancer, even going through like my own journey, being honestly BRCA1 and BRCA2, having the BRCA mutations is it's a journey,
Yeah.
and any more research that we can lend in the space, I'm all for it.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm all for it as well. Morgan, any other parting wisdom, parting advice that you want to give to our community, to those that are watching, and what you're and just overall, just about OhHello and mentorship?
Yeah, I think, mentorship is so important in the sense that like we need to build this really empathetic community around us, one that's inviting where we can learn from each other. And, I always like to say like we need to build each other up, not break each other down. And so that's what I'm so excited about with this platform. And I'm excited to have more mentees that extend beyond just who I've been working with at these at these organizations. And so, yeah, thank you so much, Jeremy, for putting this together and having me be included.
You bet, Morgan. Well, let's build people up. Let's build each other up. You rock.
Yes.
Excited to have you on the platform. Thank you, my friend.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, Morgan.